After watching this video, you will get 4 major benefits. Firstly, you can live a luxurious life in the USA on a significantly lower budget. Secondly, you will save on taxes, similar to how billionaires do. Thirdly, your transportation costs will be drastically reduced. And lastly, you will not need to pay rent for your house. Yes, that sounds amazing, and you can very easily achieve this. You just need to follow my 2 steps. But before, I would like to say that I am feeling a mix of amusement and sadness while saying this, because most people are unaware that it is indeed possible to live very affordably in some of the best areas of quality states like Massachusetts, California, Utah, or Florida in the United States, even with very little money. And this is true. If I told you that you could live lavishly in New York for under $2,500 a month, how would you react? Well, in this video, I prove it, because it's actually possible to live in the best places in the United States for under $2,000 a month. It's not just New York. You can easily live in all places like San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, Miami, Dallas, Boston, or any of your favorite cities in a similar manner, except for a few ones. Just for reference, you can see that the cost of living in a good place in the United States is around $5,000 per month for a single person. Not everyone has that kind of money to spare, but everyone wants to live lavishly, and now it would be possible because an idea has come to my mind. I am going to tell all of you middle-class Americans the way to live in America like wealthy people at the extremely lowest cost. So the question is, how? Okay, basically, this is a concept of living in a van. Yes, you heard that right, living in a van.
Super affordable and anybody can do it.
Simply, this is a one-time effort. You need a car according to your preferences, and after that, you need some kind of modification for luxurious experience. As I said, you need to follow my 2 steps. The first step is buying a car. If your budget is tight, then you can buy a used car for up to $8,000. Ford Escape, Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Toyota Prius are good options for this budget. I personally found that Toyota Prius is a bit better, but you'll find a variety of used cars in this price range. Choose any car that suits your comfort. If you have your spouse and children with you, larger, spacious cars would be better. If you're single, then obviously smaller cars with less space would also work. Now, let's hypothetically assume that you have a car. The second step is modification. To be more specific, you'll need some modifications for a lavish experience. The first modification is the sleeping setup. You need to create a comfortable sleeping area by installing a foldable, soft-padded bed in the back of the car. Additionally, install storage compartments to maintain your belongings in an organized and easily accessible manner. Utilize available spaces under seats and in the trunk for this purpose. While some sour people might consider having a toilet in the car as a significant concern, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Through the use of a portable camping toilet, you can maintain hygiene and feel refreshed. However, in my personal opinion, if you want to freshen up, it's a good idea to rely on nearby restrooms or consider options like hotels. In cases where these amenities are not available, you can resort to visiting a church to address your needs. But remember, it is not always necessary to have these facilities readily available, which is why setting up a luggable loo or bucket toilet arrangement can be essential. The next most essential aspect is electricity. For this, I would recommend considering fitting a solar panel on your car's roof or using a larger battery. Additionally, set up LED lights in your car. Don't forget to install low-energy lighting to create a cozy atmosphere inside the car. Given that you'll likely be doing a fair bit of cooking while living in a car, which can save money compared to eating out, it's a good idea to arrange a small kitchenette in a compact space within your car where you can prepare meals and snacks. As for climate control, depending on the weather, you might find it beneficial to have portable fans, heaters, or ventilation systems, which will help you comfortably manage varying temperatures, whether it's the heat of summer, the cold of winter, or the dampness of the rainy season. And you know, guys, privacy is more important. To ensure privacy while living in a car, you can implement a few strategies. Installing window shades or curtains will shield your living space from prying eyes and excess light. Park your car in secluded or less populated areas whenever possible. Creating makeshift dividers using curtains or screens can help delineate different areas within your car, adding an extra layer of privacy. Lastly, adopting quiet and discreet routines can help maintain a sense of personal space. And don't forget to keep self-defense equipment handy. Now that we have covered all these necessities, our focus turns to achieving a luxurious experience. To create this, let's start by setting up interior comfort. This includes providing comfortable seating with cushions to enhance your comfort while spending time in the car. Furthermore, consider setting up entertainment options for enjoying movies or music. Plus, don't overlook the convenience of having folding tables and chairs for an outdoor relaxation. All of these modifications cost you around $5,000. This is a one-time effort that allows you to experience living at your best in any major state. Choosing a good place is key. I mean a peaceful and decent location where you can find tranquility. It does not mean that you park your car directly in Times Square. Now, let's talk about an estimated monthly figure for this luxurious life that you will get in a month. The cost of fuel depends on your driving frequency and the current fuel prices in your area. It might vary between $50 to $150 or more. Regular vehicle maintenance and sporadic repairs could average to around $50 to $100 per month. When it comes to parking, I highly recommend opting for free options like residential areas, industrial zones, campgrounds, and RV parks to save a substantial amount. For food, if you prefer uncooked options, you might spend about $250 each month. Going out to eat twice a day might cost you around $20 per meal, totaling $600 monthly. Shopping for groceries like rice, milk, bread, eggs, meat, coffee, and fruits could be around $800. Healthcare costs and insurance can vary, but it's wise to budget around $50 to $100 for medical expenses. In terms of internet, the average cost for unlimited high-speed data typically falls between $50 to $100 per month. Additionally, budgeting around $100 for a pair of clothes and allocating $200 to $300 for personalized expenses brings the total estimated monthly cost to around $2,500. This means that the cost of buying a car and making modifications can range from minimum $12,000 to $15,000. After that, with $2,500 per month, you can lead a lavish lifestyle within America. That's the conclusion of my idea. Many big celebrities, including Shah Rukh Khan and Will Smith, own these vanity vans. I'm just telling you this because I want to assure you that in a van, you can live a luxurious life on a very, very small budget. Even very wealthy individuals prefer living in vanity vans, which are quite similar. The main difference is that their cars are extremely luxurious, costing millions of dollars. However, we don't need to think that far ahead, because they not only seek a luxurious experience, but also need to maintain their status, which is why they have to spend a lot more money. Alright, now I understand that you've accepted the idea that you can afford a luxurious life in the cheapest way by living in a van. Now, here, you need to understand a few things. Before purchasing a car, choose the state you'd prefer to reside. Additionally, look for a specific, free, safe, and suitable location according to your preferences, where you can park your car day and night. Try not to undertake excessive travel in your car, as it will increase your fuel consumption. So, yeah, those are some things to keep in mind. I randomly came across a post on Quora in which a person who was deeply affected by depression shared their experience of car living. They explained how it turned their life around by living in a car in Los Angeles. In my opinion, you should take a look at it by visiting Quora.com/is-living-in-a-car-common in the US. Reading about this person's experience could provide the best lesson. So that's it, guys. I'm successfully telling you my idea of extremely cheapest way for living lavishly in America. If you like it, please share it. Please share it to some of your friends or family who like to live luxuriously but don't have enough money.